Guys, we're gonna give it a couple minutes here. We're gonna try this stream again. We did this yesterday. And why does it say live, but it's not red? And make sure we're actually on, because I think there was an issue with keys yesterday. It does say I'm live. So I guess our key is okay. Oh, that's the record button I was looking at. It's not red. Why is the... Looks like the live is blue now. I thought it was red before. Maybe not. Alright, just gonna give it a couple minutes. We tried to do this yesterday morning. And that's why you see the few box scores on all the games already. And we had a power outage right at the end for the last game. So I was unable to complete it. So I just deleted it. So we go back through it again today. And I have another tournament this afternoon, so I'm going to do a little streaming this morning, and then maybe some when I get home, but maybe not. I'm not sure what's going to happen yet after the tournament. I'm not quite sure why. They were working on some power. It's a couple of flickers, and then it actually went out a time or two. And it was, of course, right in the middle of me doing a stream, so fun times. Alright, so we're at the 2-minute mark. We're going to go ahead and get started so we can get through this for the second time, right? So we already did all the sims, so we're just going to go through and view the box scores and the highlights and call it good. Normally I do these one at a time for the sims because I don't want to reveal the scores right before we get to it, but due to the issues from yesterday it was just that way, so it is what it is. We'll move on after we get this one done and moved over to YouTube, so let's go ahead and get on with it. So we had the 07 Patriots take out the 68 Jets.
Hut, hut, hut. It's good.
Apologies, I'm trying to drink my first cup of coffee as well as get through these. Touchdown to Watson.
Hut, hut, hut.
Maroney in for the score.
Hut, hut, hut. It's good.
Jets with another field goal.
Hut, hut, hut.
Swing pass to Maroney and he gets in again.
Hut, hut, hut.
Sawyer over the middle.
Hut, hut, hut. It's picked off.
Hey Eric, yeah, theoretically it is. I used all of the teams from that city. Well, it depends. So the Oilers I put with Houston. So they played with the Texans. And then there are some Baltimore Colts that were with the Indianapolis Colts. So Baltimore technically could be there twice, and they are. So, more or less. But I played brackets with that group, and then that team that won that bracket got in. So that's how I did it. Thanks for stopping by though, brother. How you been?
Hut, hut, hut. It's picked off.
Oh, Asante gets one. Yeah, I just do the highlights for the weeks, and then once we get to the playoffs, I'll actually watch the full games. maybe commentate on them. Excuse me. But I don't know how long you've been here, but I got a tournament at 2 p.m. in Rome, Georgia, which is about an hour, a little over an hour away. So, trying to stream. I tried to do this yesterday morning, but I had a power outage right as I was doing the last one. Ventilating my house after my son tried to set the microwave on fire. Uh-oh, did he put some metal in there? That's no good. I think so. I did okay yesterday. I shot 225, 181, 237, so it wasn't terrible, but that middle game disappointed me.
It's good.
And then it's still in Rome today, but it's a different bowling alley for doubles. And yesterday was
Safety.
team. Today will be doubles and singles. New England with a safety. Boozer fumbles. Looks like the Jets kind of had their chances, just couldn't do anything with it. Right on Mocker. Oh, the Hail Mary's caught. Onside kick. And somehow it says that the Jets came up with that. Not quite sure how, but they didn't do anything with it, obviously. And therefore, your final is 24-22. Patriots. We got the 2000 Ravens and the 2009 Saints. Saints win it 24-12. Take a look at those highlights.
It's good.
Oh my, yeah, that's not good. How old is he?
It's good. It's good. It's picked off.
Dilfer picked off by Porter. Thomas off tackle for the touchdown. Meacham over the middle. Colston. And now the Saints are starting to pull away. I didn't have to, it's a mod I downloaded. It's the top 100 NFL teams. So I didn't have to make any of them. I'm actually doing that for, when we get done, I'll try to show you that. I'm doing the custom league for Madden 20. Which if you go to my YouTube channel, you can see the Madden 08 I did for it. I'm trying to move that, well, a version of that. Not all of the same teams are there. I did a couple different teams. I'm trying to move that to Madden 20 just for the graphical upgrade. And I got all the graphics done. It's just the rosters I'm working on now. It's taking forever. And that'll do it. 24-12 Saints. But I mean, the uniforms and everything look great, but they're not, like I said, they're custom teams. They're not NFL mascot teams, but alright, then we got the 50 Browns and the 75 Steelers. The Steelers eke it out 19-15, and as I've always said, I'm now streaming and have the hiccups. Some reason every time. Browns take the early lead. And then Franco Harris to give the Steelers the lead.
It's good.
Matter of fact, if you think this is cool, if you check out a guy on YouTube, his name is Christopher Slovic. Christopher Slovic. Slovick. He's doing these, and what he's got is like every NFL team, and he's doing 64 pods to play all of those brackets out. He watches the last game in the bracket, and then he's doing 64 pods so he can have a Super 64 and do a tournament with just those last 64 to see who the best is. But he's got every team in there. I haven't followed quite how he does it, but it's pretty cool. So if you like football that much, something to check out. He's on pod, I believe he's on pod 41. Browns take the lead back 9-7. Bradshaw to Grossman. Give the Steelers the lead back.
It's good.
Browns with a field goal to get within one.
It's good.
Pittsburgh adds another 3 to make it a 4-point lead. Browns pull it back to within one. Game of field goals. Steelers add one more. And that'll do it. 19-15 Steelers. And I think he does his on the newest version of this. I have 2021. I think he's doing his on 2022. So the graphic stuff is a little bit different from what I've seen, but it's not a ton different. Alright, on to the 81 Bengals and 98 Broncos. Broncos put it on the Bengals pretty good, 42-21. I've stumbled across it, I think, in Steam when I was just looking for different football games. I actually ended up with Mutant League Football also. The only thing I don't like about it is you start out with your team being really bad. So if you let the CPU play as your team, you're never going to win. I'd be shocked if you ever won a game. It's just weird. But graphically it looks cool. Turnover by the Bengals there. Touchdown to Rod Smith. I actually commented yesterday on this. I sold knives with that guy, Rod Smith, when he was in college. He went to MSSC, Missouri Southern State College, and my wife and I actually lived in a duplex out there, like right next to it. And we were dirt ass poor, and one of the jobs I got to, well actually this was before we lived out there, but one of the jobs I got was selling knives for a company. I can't even remember the name of the company anymore. But he was one of the salesmen also, so I actually worked with him, which is kind of cool. He was kind of full of himself, as you would think he probably would be. Sega or Nintendo, maybe if was something else. Yeah, there's a couple that are similar in that genre. Blood Brawl or something. There's another one that's similar to Mutant League. Yeah, used to be a co-worker of Rod Smith. I did not. I mean, like I never hung out with him or nothing. But I don't know that I could have. Being young and full of himself, he was a little bit of a pompous ass, to be honest. I don't know if he's grown out of that in his old age, but... Had a good NFL career, give him that. Out to the left, Smith with another touchdown. Lucky players, yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, I can't say any of that because I went to DeVry. They didn't have any sports when I went there. And they were a technical institute. Now they're a university. Denver putting it to the Bengals here. 34-7. Anderson gets one there, but he's struggled today. Griffin with a nice run. Oh, Davis with the turnover. Henderson sacked. Goes with a short field. All right. Broncos take care of the Bengals 42-21. 99 Jacksonville struggling 3-6. They lose to the Cardinals 43-7. Holy smokes. Cardinals put it on them there. Started with a lonely field goal. A lowly field goal. Fred Taylor gives them the lead, and that was all she wrote.
It's good.
Burnett
Safety.
sacked for the safety. Dedrin James. They do, actually.
It's blocked.
Holy smokes. Molden with the touchdown. Cardinals rolling.
It's picked off.
Hayes with an interception. Yeah, this game's pretty cool. From a sim aspect, it's pretty good. Fitzgerald with the touchdown. I wish the graphics were a little bit better, but I mean, for what it is, they're pretty good. I was looking at that. And that's gonna do it. 43-7. There's another one called Draft Day Sports, I think it's called, and they do all the sports, but they like their games are circles on the field with the ball, similar to how the old X and O tabletop game used to be. I mean, obviously it's a little bit more sharp than that and whatnot, and it's both circles that are colored, but it gives me that kind of vibe. And right here you got the Titans, 99 Titans. with theirs. Panthers. There they are. 2015 Panthers got in. Alright, so we got the 99 Titans and the 93 Oilers. The Oilers representing Houston over the Texans. And they can see they're faring fairly well. Oh, hang on. I hit the wrong one. Try this again here. Oh, I think I hit the wrong button there. How do I get out of the... I don't like that you can't get out of the replay. Or the...
It's blocked.
Like I tried to hit...
Second down.
There we go. That says done. That was weird. Like you'd think you'd be able to hit escape or something and just back out, but it didn't seem to give me that option. Alright, let's try that again. There's the one we want. That's better.
It's picked off.
But that one seems to be pretty good as far as the simulation and depth in it from a franchise perspective, but like it doesn't even have this level of field graphics. It's just overhead circles, which is kind of disappointing to me. Especially considering this is like a, I don't know, third or fourth version of their game. You'd think they'd upgrade that piece, but they haven't yet.
Touchdown.
14-0 Oilers.
It's picked off. It's good. It's good. It's picked off.
Walker with the pick.
It's good.
White. McNair back to pass.
It's picked off.
And intercepted. McNair not having a good day. Tillman off the right side. Wide check deep. And he scores. Yeah, Eddie George is their running back. You'd think they could have done more than that. It's only 10 points against the Oilers. Interesting. And they are struggling at 3-5. We got the 06 Chargers and 71 Dallas. Chargers squeak out the win somehow. I thought for sure Dallas would win that game.
It's good.
Hill with the touchdown. Tomlinson off the left side gets it in. Thomas up the middle for the touchdown. This, I believe we started bye weeks this week too, so there's or have some bye weeks. I
It's
don't think
good.
there's as many games because I know the Chiefs are the team that I created the career on, and it's they're off this week. So
Touchdown.
there are some teams on some byes for sure. This is week 9 though. There's got to be some more before this. I just didn't notice it.
It's good.
Because the career team that I chose, they're red in the schedule, so it's a little easier to tell when the Chiefs have a bye. Speaking of that, Chiefs better get their heads out of the behinds. They are not playing very well. Turner with the touchdown. Tied up at 31 and 4 seconds left. The Chargers go for the win, and they get it.
It's good.
Good game there. We got the 72 Redskins and the 67 Raiders. And the Raiders take care of business in the rain. Dixon with the touchdown. LaMonica back to pass. Leap over the middle to Wells for the touchdown. Billy Kilmer drops back. He's in trouble. He gets it off.
It's picked off.
Oh, it's intercepted. Kilmer leads them back down to start the second half. And Brown gets it in. Fairway fumbles. Monica hands off to Dixon, and he gets it in again.
It's good.
Redskins were able to get the ball back, but couldn't really hook up there. Apparently didn't make it on 4th down, so quarterback sneak by LaMonica puts the game away. And that'll do it. 27-10 Raiders. We got the 86 Giants and the 17 Eagles, and the Eagles actually win that. I would have probably went with the Giants myself on that one, but okay. McGarrett around the right side for the touchdown to give the Eagles the early lead. Wentz back to pass. Touchdown to Ertz. Elliott to try to tack on 3.
It's good.
And he does. Eagles out to a 17-0 start. Trying to make it 20. And they do.
It's good.
Sims back to pass. Goes deep down the left side. Robinson makes the catch, and he'll take it in. Elliott to tack on another 3.
It's good.
And he does. 23-7. Sims hands to Morris. Morris fumbles. Eagles recover.
It's good.
Elliott tacks on another 3. Sims back to pass. Swings it out to Morris. Morris makes a move and takes it in for the touchdown. Elliott to tack on another 3.
It's good.
And he makes it, and that's where it ends. 29-14 Eagles. We have the 53 Lions and the 2002 Buccaneers, and the Buccaneers able to win that one. Pittman with the touchdown.
It's good.
Pittman up the middle for another touchdown. Dibble with the touchdown. Lions keeping it close
It's
early.
blocked.
Blocking a punt.
It's blocked.
Getting a short field. Can only manage a field goal attempt out of it though. And it's good.
It's good.
Brings it back to within a point. Brad Johnson with all day to end the half. And Pittman catches it. Holy smokes, dude. 43-yard touchdown to the halfback.
It's picked off.
There's an interception. Gives the Lions a short field again. Unable to move the ball, though. So they kick the field goal to make it 21-16. Pitch to Pittman, and he takes it in for the touchdown. And to add 3 more, Grammatica. And he makes it.
It's good.
Bobby Lane in trouble, and he is
Safety.
sacked for the safety. And the Buccaneers able to add 3 more.
It's good.
And that's where we'll leave that one, 36-16. Buccaneers. We got the 85 Bears and the 72 Dolphins. Bears able to win that one, 24-10. McMahon up the middle. McMahon back to pass.
It's picked off.
And it's intercepted. Matheson couldn't do anything with it. Hand off to Peyton, and he scores.
Flag is down.
Flag is on the defense and declines. Touchdown for the Dolphins, make it 14-7. Quick hitter to Galt, and he fumbles. Apparently the Dolphins were not able to do anything with that.
It's picked off.
Fensick picks it off. Man back to pass. Moorhead comes up with it for the touchdown. Suey fumbles. Don't recall that happening very often. Miami with a field goal to make it 21-10.
It's good.
Miami has the ball back. Greasy in trouble. And he's
Injury.
run out of bounds and maybe hurt. Butler with the field goal. Good.
It's good.
And that's where that one will end. 24-10 Bears. Then we have the 98 Falcons and the 2015 Panthers. Panthers win it 23-16 to get back to 500 at 4-4. Let's take a look at how that one went down. second.
It's good.
Sorry, I had to text something to my daughter there. My wife was telling me she was going to be home last night, and she didn't show up. So I was trying to make sure she was all right. She says she's going to be home tonight, not last night. So miscommunication somewhere there. 13-0 Panthers out of the gate.
It's picked off.
Tuggle with a pick. Anderson trying a field goal is good.
It's good.
And the Falcons have struggled. They're 1-6 and 1. Olsen over the middle for the touchdown. Quick hitter.
It's picked off.
And it's intercepted.
Waltzes into the end zone.
Ooh. Turnovers killing the Falcons right now.
It's picked off.
Newton intercepted by Bennett. Falcons drive it down after the interception, and Mathis with the touchdown.
It's good.
23-10 Panthers.
It's good.
23-13 Panthers. Newton hands off to Stewart,
Fumble.
and he fumbles. Falcons with a field goal to get within a touchdown, but that's all they get. 23-16 your final. Panthers able to get it done. And we have the 2013 Seahawks at the 58 Colts, and the Seahawks put it to the Colts there.
It's good.
3-0 Seahawks. Colts able to tie it up at 3.
It's good.
Miller with a touchdown. Unitas back to pass.
It's picked off.
He's intercepted by Irvin. Seahawks attempting another field goal. Ooh, and it just goes over the crossbar. 13-3. Colts hand it to Amici, and he scores. That makes it 13-10. Miller with another touchdown. 20-10. Hauschka with an attempt. And that's good.
It's good.
United's backed up and in trouble. And he's sacked for the safety. Seahawks got the ball back. Turbin, touchdown. And that's where it'll end. 32-10. Seahawks roll. Close game till the fourth quarter, and then Seahawks were able to pull away. And then we got the 99 Rams and the 81 49ers. 49ers have struggled a little bit, to be honest. I thought they would fare a little bit better than this, but they have had their struggles. They are able to beat the Rams, but not by much. 4-point game in the end.
It's picked off.
Right with the interception. Clark fumbles. Allen picks it up. Game of turnovers so far. Field goal for the 49ers is good.
It's good.
Wershing. Putting it through the uprights. Horn with the return. Got the kicker to beat, and he beats him. He is gone. There is nobody catching him. Rams take the lead 7-3 on the kickoff return for a touchdown. 49ers come back down, and Patton able to run it in. Rams drive back down. Touchdown to Bruce. Rams have the lead 14-10. Backed up in their own end. Falk tackled in the end zone for a safety. Montana drives his boys back down after the safety, and touchdown to Young. That gives the 49ers the lead 19-14.
It's good.
Field goal makes it 22-14. Rams come down. Wilkins
It's good.
puts it through to make it 22-17. Patton with the turnover. Warner takes off, and he's able to get in for the touchdown. Looks like they missed the extra point to make it 23-22. Lawrence with the return. And he's gone.
Touchdown. It's good.
Wilkins makes it 30-26, but that's all the Rams can get. And that'll wrap us up for week 9. Looking ahead to week 10. It's 5-3 and 7-2. Interesting matchup. 6-2-1 and 6-2. 6-2 and 5-3. So a few interesting matchups there. 69 Vikings to 85 Bears. 71 Cowboys and 67 Raiders. 64 Bills and 07 Patriots, to name a few. Looks like an interesting week there. Alright, let's go ahead and back out of this. And it's already saved, so I shouldn't have to do any of that. So let's just close that. Alright, let me see if I can load this thing real quick. Show you what I was talking about. So, if you look at YouTube and my channel, if you go to playlist, well, you can do videos too, but if you go to playlist, there's why can't I see? There we go. Oh, that's not what I wanted. You can see down here, I was on week 4 when I decided to move it over, but this is pretty much what it was, and it's in Madden 08 for that piece. They're all custom teams, no NFL teams. Have all 32 rosters printed. I have 3 lists via team here. That's not what I want. Let me get out of that for a second. Cards and on Meredith. So I was going through the rosters in the first week. So let me get to, so you can see it's normal, you know, '08 graphics and all that stuff. And you get a little bit of flickering because it's old, and the graphics card, I think I might have had some iffy drivers at the time. Updated quite a few times since this, but no, I think the Minotaurs is one that I didn't bring over, but the Lightning are there. Like I say, there's a couple of new teams that I put in. So you can see what it looks like there. So what I've done is brought it over to Frosty and tried to move it over. But like I say, I'm in the middle of doing the rosters, but I've done all the graphics stuff so far. So if I load this, it does take a minute to get it going because it actually applies mods to make it all the changes graphically. And then I have to edit the rosters in the game too, so I'm working on that piece now. But as rosters go, I'm only like 8 on the 8th team, I think, something like that. All right, so that's loaded. So just hit launch. There's so many graphically. There's so many things in 20 that you can change. It just takes forever, dude. Like Madden '08 is very limited compared to this. The only thing I like about '08 compared to this, well, I guess you could technically do it on this part too. The helmet uh, logos and stuff are a lot easier on '08 because it's just a flat rectangle that it wraps around the helmet, so you can pretty much do whatever you want on a helmet, and Madden '08 will bring it in. This one's a little bit different because the template is both sides of the helmet facing each other, and then the stripe is separate up top that goes down the middle, so it's very difficult to get them to line up properly if you do something that goes over the stripe, such as like the Bengals helmets. It's a lot easier to do that part in '08 than it is to do it in this. Although the way it wraps the helmet in '08 makes it kind of funky as well, but I think it's a little bit easier in that game to combat that kind of issue because the stripe on the helmet is not separate like it is in 20. So it had to apply all the mods there, so it takes a minute to load. Sinuses are freaking out this morning.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
I don't think I've actually tried streaming this game yet. Looks like it's doing okay. to get me to buy Madden 22, but I'm gonna hold off on that for a while. Alright, so I need to go into share and manage folders, load rosters. Alright, so now if I go back, see, it's still trying to sell me the game. And then if I go into manage rosters, so then I go to, I gotta figure out who all I've done, to be honest. Alright, so these guys are done. So you can see here, you got Daryl Johnston, Rob Gronkowski. Now, the real players, obviously, like Gronkowski, are in here, but I didn't want to have some with the real pictures and some without, so I just made him again. Bruce Smith, Dan Marino, Garrison, Jack Ham. You know, so you get it, Legends players, right? So if I go in to edit one of these guys, you can see here what the uniform looks like for that team. But it only does, actually I think that's the away. I'm not quite sure. I thought it would do the home, but so that's one of the teams. And that is the, it says Chargers, but in the franchise it'll say what it actually is, and I believe it's the Alcatraz inmates. So if we come all the way out and we go into exhibition, so then we can come here and do uniforms. So I've got all the uniforms done. I have a little bit of manipulation to do. Like it looks like the number's higher than I want it, or maybe even bigger. So I have to manipulate a little bit of that once I get the rosters all done. I have to look at that. Why is that the old, see that's the old number, the way it has the lines on it. Although I do like the way that looks. Actually, maybe that's the new numbers. I'll have to look at that. Is that regular home? Well, oh, I think it's just the, okay, it's just the striped ones that have that. So that's fine. I'm okay with that. Thought something was messed up for a second there. So we can come in here and look at all these. There's the lightning. Kind of a Panthers vibe off of those. Oop, hit the wrong button. My bad. That's where we were. Alright, and we got the Warriors. Wessex Warriors. So I'm trying to have teams from different, you know, like UK and all that kind of thing as well. UK Cannabis. And this got ver six versions of the uniforms right now. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I keep hitting the back button too many times and exiting out instead of selecting the next team here. Alright, there we go. So the next one will be the Flood. New Jersey Night Stalkers. Dover Dragons. Kind of an homage to the old Tampa Bay Buccaneers here. Kind of got away from the dog pound being the Cleveland orange and brown and went with maroon there. Kind of try to do an homage to the Oilers here with this color scheme. Toronto Canadiens, simple white and red. What's up, Dean? I bowl at 2, so I have to leave here about 11:30ish, roughly. Practice killing people. And that's all of them. So I don't know if Eric's still around, but I was going to show him those. So we did that. So I'm going to go ahead and back out of this. Dismiss. And still working on the rosters for those, but hopefully someday they'll be ready. And I can move that over from Madden 08 to Madden 20. Need to get back to at least being able to survive, yeah. I've never been able to do that, so. Alright, I think I'm going to shut that stream down and get that moved over to YouTube. And I may be back with another one here shortly. I'm not sure what we're going to do if I do more. But I'll figure that out. I appreciate you guys stopping by, and we'll see you later. Peace.